Dating. Huh. For those of you who are happily married, enjoy that gift. I'll tell you what, the rest of us, we're in a little hell that's known as dating. You know, the love of my life and I broke up in 2017, and now I'm meandering through the forest that is singlehood, trying to figure it all out. And if you want to gamble, you don't have to go to Las Vegas. Fuck no. You just go on the internet and start dating. That's the online Sodom and Gomorrah. Trust me, there's more deception there than in a Trump press conference. So you head on to line and you're trying to find love. You're trying to find one good person, Sodom and Gomorrah. And there's a lot of things you got to learn. I'm here to navigate you through that. First of all, everybody has pictures. And they have pictures of them biking and hiking and just having a lot of fun. You know, I was talking to my buddy about that the other day, and he said, "What the fuck are you talking about? I don't see any of these pictures." Well, of course you don't, buddy. They don't have those on the personals on PornTube, you know? His site, it looks like an episode of Nip and Tuck and one of the uncensored ones. Yeah, and let me tell you something. If you got a friend like that, believe me, get inoculated before you even talk to them. Don't even shake their hands. Look like you're coming out of 3 Mile Island when you get around him, because believe me, tetanus ain't funny. So I go online and I'm looking and I see this girl on a motorcycle. God, just a beautiful girl. Blonde hair, cute, nice tank top, boots, jeans. She's got this big old 1,100-pound piece of American steel, just looking gorgeous. And I'm thinking to myself, who the fuck is going to ride bitch with her? Really? She's putting that picture out there and she's telling the world, yeah, I want you to be my bitch. I mean, really, how does that relationship go? You know, first date, you meet for coffee. Second date, you know, you show up and she shows up with the bike and she gives you a vibrating butt plug. You get on the bike and you head on out to the big old highway. Third one, she puts you in the Batman ejector seat because she's already tired of your fucking pussy ass. And boom, you're out there in the middle of the desert wandering like you're an extra from Breaking Bad. I don't know. And then I see the other pictures. You know, the girl's got a gun. She's shooting a gun. Wow. That's a real interesting picture. Now you're not just dating a girl, you're dating Dirty Harry. Can you imagine going down the road and actually moving in or living with this girl? And you know, part of it is all conflict resolution, and really what conflict resolution is the old lady nags at you and you don't do a fucking thing. That's just how it all works. Yeah, okay, baby, I'll get to it tomorrow. Well, now you got a whole different dynamic because now she's, you know, Annie Oakley. So she says, you know, baby, take out the trash. I go, baby, I'm watching the football game. Let me get to it later. And then she goes, yeah, go ahead. Make my day. So all of a sudden now, the conflict resolution isn't you sleeping on the goddamn couch. It's one in the shoulder, one in the knee, and 2 in the side, you know? Hey, baby, for Christmas, I want that super deluxe flak jacket like they got on SWAT. And I want the helmet, you know? Christ's sakes. And then another thing that everybody talks about online is the pictures. People are deceptive with the pictures. You know, it's they have old pictures, and I don't understand the whole logic in that, like you're not going to meet the motherfuckers. But okay, you know, yeah, my picture, I just aged. You know, that was a 2-month-old picture, and somehow I ran into a burst of gamma radiation, and my face just suddenly aged. Yeah, right, what the fuck? So I'll give you some examples or some things to look for in the pictures to maybe give you an idea that they're not current. If the girl's got a Farrah Fawcett hairdo, it's probably not current. If the guy's wearing puka shells, if it ain't David Cassidy, rest in peace, it's probably not current. Wearing parachute pants, unless it's one of NC Hammer's kids, it's probably not recent. But come to think about it, as many kids as that guy put out, maybe about half the internet. Yeah, you might want to check that one out. Wearing a members only jacket, you know? Yeah, baby, my dad gave it to me. Yeah, right. Just because you're wearing it, don't make it right. Old. Cut the fucker loose. And then earrings that are big enough that you can shoot a basketball through from 40 feet. And trust me, I ain't no fucking LeBron James. So then you get to the other little parts of the profiles, and they talk about occupation. This is really important. This is where you figure it all out. You know, like they say, when a guy looks at a girl, he wonders, can he sleep with her? When a girl looks at a guy, she goes, what does he do for a living, and what does his W-2 say? Trust me, truer words will never be spoken on here or anywhere else. So you say, look at the little tidbits on the occupation and things that they're interested in. If they say they don't watch TV, that's code for they're homeless. Caregiver means they live with fucking mom and dad. Freelance artist, god dang it, they're unemployed. Cardio trainer means they don't have a car. Thrill seeker, it means they maxed out their credit card and they're wondering if the next transaction's going to get processed. Medical field, bingo, they're a drug dealer. Hey, El Chapo, how you doing? But dating's different than when I started, you know, before the relationship. It used to be about the guys were trying to get sex and the girls were trying to ward you off. You know, it's amazing that girls had this, like, Maginot line, this defense against you sleeping with them. And it all was just having mismatched bra and panty. How crazy is that? They could show up and meet Brad Pitt and they still won't give up any of the nookie because I don't want them to see me in mismatched bra and panty. Fucking women. Go figure. So now the dating is totally different. You know, you're going there and people aren't looking for sex. Hell, before, girls used to show up like they were coming out of Minnesota in the winter. You know, they had 2 layers on, they had 3 pairs of pants, they had long johns, they had stockings, you know, they had all that stuff to prevent you from getting through their Maginot line. But now, they're showing up in short skirts. It's like the end of the 60s, you know, short skirts, halter tops. They don't care about giving up the sex. They're just trying to keep you from getting the bank routing number. You know, these guys are out there and they're trying to scam the girls trying to scam the guys. Nobody even cares about sex anymore. You know, it used to be after dinner you were hoping for a little oral. Now everybody's fighting for the credit card security code, you know? And then another thing you notice online is every person wants to go on a moonlit walk. Excuse me, people in fucking Nebraska, how the fuck are you going on a moonlit walk? On the beach. Fuck. Really? Fucking beach is 1,400 miles away. What? Hello? Make a collage on your window? Yeah, we'll walk in front of it. It'll look real good. I saw him green screen that in Star Wars. We can make it work for us, too. But, you know, everybody wants to walk on the beach. They want the moonlit walk. I don't get it. But, okay, if there was that many people actually walking on the beach, it would be like Times Square at 5 o'clock. But no, you know, they don't. And I'm wondering, what the hell is somebody who lives 150 miles away, for the first date, they want to meet on the beach and go for a walk? I don't really give a fuck about what their smile is. I don't give a fuck what their body looks like. I want to know what's in their medicine chest, because that person is effing loco. I don't know. And then they walk on the beach and they have the glow and the water is shimmering and it's glowing. And you know what? Let me tell you something. It ain't the moon that's shimmering off the ocean. No. It's that radiation coming from fucking Japan. It's here now. Welcome to it. Hey, Trump may ignore it, but it's here. That lobster you're eating, the glowy kind, it's irradiated. Hey, baby, I could have afforded the real good lobster, but you didn't give me that security code on your credit card. Sorry, baby. And now, you know, we get to the part of that's really difficult. You progress in the relationship and you're going to maybe get intimate. And there's a problem there for me because I am horrible at sex. Yeah. You know, it's not like I'm making it a public admission. It's only going to be on the internet. But I'm just one of those guys. You know, in my last relationship, maybe, clue, this is why it ended. I said, you know, baby, time flies when you're having fun. And she said, John, 25 seconds is still 25 seconds. Touche, young lady, touche. But they got pills and potions. You know, my friends tell me, John, you know, you take these stuff and, you know, maybe you can last longer. And so I started looking into it and, you know, they got a pump. It's a physical thing that can be inserted into your body. But, you know, I got an HMO. My deductible's pretty high. And, well, actually I was planning on spending that money on a new set of golf clubs. So that kind of went out the window. And then everybody talks about, you know, I want to have sex for a long time, but you start getting older and you think, God dang, you know, my back's going to hurt, my knee's going to hurt. It doesn't look great. This isn't 50 Shades of Grey. I'm thinking to myself, you know you're getting old when during sex your eyebrows start to hurt. Yeah, that's me. I'm that cat. So I think, well, let me look at the pills and the potions, and maybe one day I can just hope to last 40, 45 seconds. I don't know. We all have a dream. It's not just Martin Luther King. And I start to think about that, and I start to, maybe I'm selfish, maybe, but I start to think, well, how is this really going to affect my golf game? If I have sex for 45 seconds, I got a big skins game on Saturday, and, it's 5-a-side, so baby, we're going to have to put that off for 2 weeks. Or, I could perform oral sex on you. Hey, I could probably try and get the female orgasm. I think it's a myth, but let's just assume it's not. And, yeah, I could perform well on you, but you know what, baby? I got a dentist appointment in 2 weeks, and I'm not sure he's going to believe the smell is halitosis, so we're going to have to put that off. Or, I could say, we could do sex. We could get real freaky there, baby, but I got that fantasy league football draft this weekend, and I got to make a real clear-headed decision whether or not I'm going to draft Brady or Breeze. And so, we're going to have to put this off. But I'll tell you what, in 3 to 6 months, I'll be seeing you. I'll be coming there. So the girl finally agrees to have sex with me. Miracles never end. And I actually have a thing called the anti-Cosby. Cosby is that fucking prick who drugged women and took advantage of them. Well, see, me, when a girl does agree to have sex with me, that's when I give her the GHB. She passes out. Then I have the quick 20-second sex. She wakes up and goes, "What happened?" I go, "It's nothing, baby. Literally nothing." That avoids the blackout trauma that, a lot of other people would have to deal with. And also, the sex with me is so bad, it's been certified by the IRS as a charitable contribution. I actually have printed up forms that if a girl does have intercourse with me, she gets to write off 10% of that on her taxes. Hey, it all helps at the year end, right? So for obviously somebody like me, to keep a girl satisfied, or at least mildly amused or interested, I got to go to the sex toy way. And the last girl I was with, we used sex toys, but it became a problem because I had to use them so much because I'm so physically inadequate that I actually caused 3 brownouts in my neighborhood in 6 months. The HOA came to me and said, "John, you got a couple choices. You either got to move or you got to go to a 440 power grid." I went to the 440 power grid. I think I made a mistake, but, water under the bridge. So the new girlfriend, she comes over and she goes, "Hey, John, we're gonna get freaky. We're gonna do that thing." And I go, "Yeah, baby, I got that cord. I got the 440, but I'm gonna need that bank routing number from you if my electric bill went up." Sorry, not me. It's the electric company. Don't fucking blame me, okay? Goddamn green revolution's fucking us, right? So you go for the sex toys, and the first thing you notice is, you got one or two choices. You can go online or to a store. And there's advantages and disadvantages for both. If you go online, you really don't know what it is. You just see the descriptions. And being a guy, I really don't know what they are. I'm trying to fake it till I can make it. But you see the scorpion, you see the dolphin, you see the elephant. I found out real quick, there's more fucking animal names there than an episode of BBC Earth. And not as satisfying, I must say. But, so you decide you want to go into the store, and let me give you a little warning here. That movie Outbreak was based on a fucking sex toy store. You go in there, and it's not like I'm a germphobe. You can obviously tell I'm not a germphobe. But you go in there, and it is fucking scary, man. There's shit in there that even Chernobyl goes, "What the hell is going on there?" The workers who cleaned up that radiation over there in Japan are going, "We ain't going into the sex store. We ain't doing that." So then you go into the sex store, and this incredibly attractive woman, for the first time in your life, comes up to you and wants to talk about sex. Yeah, you don't even have to pay her. Well, not too much. And it's not like Craigslist, right? So I'm sitting there and I'm talking, and of course I'm embarrassed, some plugs and vibrators and all the other stuff, the apparatus, and she's like, "Oh yeah, this really turns on a girl." I got no clue what turns on a girl, but if this hot girl says it is, fucking rack it up. It's like Costco. You go in there with $10 and you end up spending $400. Yeah, I got an arsenal here. I'm Larry fucking Flint. I don't even know if I'm ever going to use them, but hey, the girl talked to me for 30 minutes, so I got to pay her a price, right? So finally, I take the items and I go up to the counter, the cashier, and then there's another even more attractive girl, and she goes, "Did you find everything you wanted?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah." And she goes, "Oh great, one vibrating butt plug." And I'm like, "Yeah, it's for my girlfriend." And she goes, "Yeah, sure it is, sir. Oh, by the way, your girlfriend on the motorcycle called and said she'll be in here in 10 minutes to pick you up. Peace out."